Well, hello there everyone. It is time to indulge myself in some Amnesia the Dark Descent custom stories yet again, because there exist people who make custom stories to this day. Hell, this one got an update like last month, which I think is very cool. Very exciting. And right after that routine playthrough, I'm still yearning for some more horror. End of this month, they're going to be releasing Resident Evil 9 Requiem, which should be kind of nice, I think. I hope, at least. I certainly hope so. Certainly hope so. But without further ado, let's get into some Glicea the Vessel custom story. I think that was what it was called. I think, maybe. Sure. Let's get into it. If you experience motion sickness while playing, consider disabling the following options in the graphics settings, which I have already done, because fuck those things. They just... no. Warning, Glicea the Vessel contains moments of flashing lights, bright white screens, and sudden loud sounds. Gore, blood, and themes of suicide and murder are present. Yes, so, you know, horror games that are rated 18 and above, they usually have this shit, so beware. If the mod fails to load, refer back to the installation instructions and make sure you are using Amnesia Remodded version 2.0, which I am. The Amnesia Remodded is supposedly like tries to combine the remastered mod and tries to actually get the Amnesia game to utilize more of your CPU, which the original game engine just doesn't do that. Glicea the Vessel. Alrighty then, I mean, without further ado. Risk everything. Well, now I'm not so sure, by the way. What the fuck? I just want to play a video game. A custom story of a video game, to be more exact. Not into risking everything for a video game. Also, I have no idea what that spiral image is supposed to be. But the loading times might now actually be way longer. Oh, there we go. It's starting. Oh shit, we have a cutscene of sorts. It is the year 781 on Glicea. Two years prior, the final war, the longest and bloodiest war to date on Glicea, concluded. A long-standing empire has been dissolved. The world is struggling to move on. Unreasonable nationalistic policies have strained economies, devastated lands are slow to rebuild. The common people struggle to survive in this new world. Who is holding them down? The apathetic governments provide no solace for the people. They are secretly bent to the will of the royal families who hold the real power. The people are too downtrodden to take notice. Moorcroft royal family are considered the most powerful family in the world. On the surface, they appear as champions of science and an advocate for humanity. However, they hide their own intentions. In the wilderness far north of Lycardia, a lone man has risked his life and thrown himself into the jaws of the Markroth estate. He intends to kill the current head of the family, Durward Markroth. This man is not a strong nor important person. He may very likely fail and die unremembered. Even now he's unconscious, covered in sweat and mud. But what he does next on this night could change the course of Glycea's future. You know, he's usually in Amnesia we're just following one amnesiac person going through castles and shit, but we're getting into some real shit right now.
You. What in your right mind brought you here? I see. Very well. We may be able to help each other. The stakes are higher than you can imagine. Let me show you something.
Stakes?
Do you see it? It's important. It's precious to them. And it's doing something terrible. Just focus on it. And listen to me. We cannot undo what's been done. They have already won. But they aren't finished yet. There's still time to... What? No. Don't wake up. You need to listen. No matter. We will speak again. Very soon.
Are we playing? We are. Holy shit. Don't even know what we picked. Okay. But clearly something has gone to shit. This is something that's not being rendered correctly. Okay. We shall hope no such things will appear. Never mind. Well, that sucks. Right. Let's try to fix that first. Nah, I didn't expect that. Right, so... So it doesn't seem to work with the Amnesia Remastered mod. Opui. Shouldn't take eternally long though, so. Oh well. I'm gonna replace all the Amnesia files with the original Amnesia stuff. As much as I would like to use the remastered mod, it doesn't seem to quite work together with that, so it doesn't seem to be able to load some textures. Shouldn't take too long though. Just a few moments. But such is the life of a PC gamer. I mean, I certainly do hope it will work in these fixes. It shouldn't take me long if I need to make more fixes, but I'd still rather not. Good evening, Kurlox VJ, and welcome to some, possibly into some amnesia stuff. Ah, crud, it's not actually working still. Well, that's unfortunate. That just means I need to be a bit more thorough with my stuff. Oh well. Technical difficulties. That is normal to us. But how are you doing, Kurlox? Hopefully you're doing fine. I do like the Budokai 1 music. It's very nostalgic. I mean, hold on. When was Budokai 1 actually released in the EU? Ah, 2002. Oh, it was actually released first in the EU. Huh. Well, hello again, yes. (2002). That was 24 years ago. Holy balls. 2002. Oh, that feels bad. I feel old. Oh no. Oh no. That is awful. Whew. absolutely horrible. Here we go. Almost there. That should work, I hope. Oh, then again, the problem is that whenever you start a new game, it does add stuff to your documents folder. Maybe I need to get rid of those as well. That might be required, actually. Damn. Hi, technical difficulties. Good evening, Hans. And Glicea. To you too. I wonder if I need to also go to my... Technical difficulties. Oh man. Oh, creator of Illusions of the Dead too. It's great to have you here actually, because absolutely loved Illusions of the Dead 2. Absolutely amazing. I'm not a huge fan of the AI voices though, but in terms of design and structure, that was one of the best custom stories I've played. It absolutely was a joy to play through. Makes me have hope for the future of Amnesia. I do wonder why the textures don't work as they should. It's good to know. I'm just trying to figure out why stuff isn't working for me the way it should. To be a first custom story is actually kind of impressive, in my opinion. If it's as good as people say it is. I think I might usually be in the minority in the way I like to experience my Amnesia custom stories. Some people seem to prefer the more, well, not action-paced, but it's more of a brutal, quote-unquote, harder experience. I tend to enjoy the more atmospheric ones that offer some tight situations. Might need the guide. That's very good chance that I do. That I will. I sometimes do stumble a bit with some puzzles. Longest custom story ever. That's good. I do appreciate that. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. I usually like to take my time with custom stories. That might be even longer for me. Oh, crap. Waiting for files to transfer. Goddamn. Yeah, I do. I especially appreciate custom stories that really put a lot of effort into the mood and the aesthetics of the game, and take good advantage of the Amnesia engine. Because I think horror games are at their best when you get to actually experience some horror, when you get to immerse yourself into the environment and into the game itself. And in those cases, I don't think that difficulty would actually make the game any more immersive. Some people do argue that that's how you make a game immersive, is you increase the difficulty. I wholeheartedly disagree, though. That's good to hear. Now I'm just waiting for the cutscene to go over again to see if my changes work. Though I have to admit that the Amnesia engine is surprisingly versatile. And the way it functions seems to actually lend itself to a lot of different implementations. Like, even when people do change the mechanics around it, it still usually works. Doesn't feel like Amnesia. I mean, that really depends. I don't mind if it feels like Amnesia, there was this custom story that tried to change almost everything, and it created a custom story that... Sure, it didn't feel like Amnesia, but it just... If I feel like it didn't feel like anything, really. It just felt like it... Okay, yeah, no, this isn't working. come on. There we go. See, my problem is this. What is going on here? Why these textures? I've reinstalled the game and stuff. Yet this is what happens to some of the textures. What the fuck? Also, I want to... I like using C. Thank you. Yeah. This is a bit of a problem. I reinstalled the game, reinstalled the files, and this is what I get. This wouldn't bother me as much if these weren't some important textures. But it does seem like they are. I mean, Remodded is my only thing that I've installed. No other mods. Quite literally, Remodded and this custom story. Grass. Yes, it's grass. I used to have a remastered mod, but I no longer do. This is a clean install of Amnesia. Radial blur still exists, okay. None of these probably change anything. This is awkward. The grass texture itself is completely borked. It does seem like that as well, yeah. But why specifically the grass? I wonder if the older version is actually better in this case. Might as well try. I still have the old one, actually. Uh-huh. If it wasn't like a very common asset, then I wouldn't bother me as much, but considering it's the grass texture, so there's probably going to be a lot of grass in this custom story. Oh boy. Yes. Replace the files, please. I mean, I hope people like this music, though. How's the fiance? Not fully done coughing, but doing a bit better. Also, it's very cold here in Finland, so it's like even when every morning when I wake up and I go to sneeze, I just get blood every time because the blood vessels in my nose they get dry and then it start bleeding a bit. It's not like my nose is bleeding profusely. It's just very dry. Causes a lot of coughing and such. So that is the curse of living in the north. Not really sure though why my computer is getting stuck in like it's moved all the assets, but it's now for some reason just waiting at 99%. Then again, it could be due to the fact that I'm streaming at the same time, which usually takes away a bit of the performance from my computer, which is just completely normal. What a nice stream. Closer to 45 minutes of just Oh boy. Meanwhile, watching animal pictures on Instagram. Adorable creatures. And speaking of cold climates, I had this persistent, like, cut on my lip that can't heal because it's too dry. It's too cold and dry at the moment, so it just keeps being there. It keeps reopening every single day. It just... Also, speaking of cute animals, opossums are my favorite. They are extremely adorable creatures. I wish I could hug one of them. Okay, finally. I wonder if it works now. If it doesn't, I'll be very sad. Whoop. What? Now it works. Now it works. Woohoo! There we go. So the newest update for the game just didn't work. Nice. Good to know. Oh, that's the new flame. I remember that tanking my FPS in one custom story because it didn't have the remodded update. It didn't utilize it. Shit, I'm stuck. And... Okay, not opening that one. Alrighty then. Well, that's a pretty tree. Trunk. Glowy as well. Also glowy ass mushrooms. Shaking. I have a gun. And an animation for loading the gun. What the fuck? It broke. Oh, well, that sucks. Creator removed unused files for version 2. I think they removed useful files as well. Oh well. Shit happens. Huh. I had a gun, but it's a useless gun. Okay. Oh. It's not like Amnesia needs the gun. Though the bunker did handle the gun really well. I do love the aesthetics though. Man, Amnesia can look good. Cave in, sure. Is that a rat? The squeaking of a rat. Are these from Rebirth? Because I do remember some glowy stuff from Rebirth, but I don't remember those. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. The fuck was that? Did someone exhale? Not in my custom story, you don't. Nope. Door not opening. Of course not. More dripping water. It's shaking. There's so much shaking. Oh shit. Right. I need to find a way to the mansion proper. The Markroths must pay for the atrocities they have inflicted upon me and the world. I've come to murder their father, Durward Markroth. I must find him. Pump electricals, all bulkheads should be closed before pump operation. That is good to know. A chronicle has been written to the notebook. Chronicles are written as you explore and make progress. The underworld. Ah, shit. It is the 1076th of the year 781. Okay, so this is clearly isn't Earth, but okay. My last glimpse of the setting sun is now eclipsed by the ugly stone walls of this new underworld I've thrown myself in. I'm drenched and cold, but undeterred. I've forfeited my claim to aseity and leave nothing left to offer this world except for the sacrifice I now offer, to rid Durward Markroth of his influence and corruption. Where are you hiding, Durward? Where will I find you? What will be your reaction during our fateful encounter as our eyes lock and I watch you struggle and cling to life until the flame in your eyes is snuffed out? I know you, but you know not who I am, only as an agent of fate. I understand you are a powerful man, but nonetheless you are just that. We both are. And if it costs my life to take yours, so be it. Should it mean the rest of us may roam a world free of the Markroth influence. We will know each other intimately, and the world will know of what secrets your family holds. No one will know my name or anything of my heroics here, and the universe will not forgive either of us. Well, that is extremely dramatic. But oh well. Let us venture forth deeper into... Oh, there's a completely... I cannot be deterred. Right. That is a new menu. I do like the aesthetics, though. The fuck? Plop. Still locked. Still can throw stuff. Excuse me, what the fuck was that? How dare you? Someone's here. Skittering around like a coward. I'm gonna take a steam bath for my face. Okay. What is that my lantern? Can I take it? Please? No? I can't even interact with him. I'm just... fine. So there's nothing for me here, apparently. What a bunch of bullshit. I just wanted the lantern. Remastered textures are really beautiful. They indeed are. Though it seems like custom stories nowadays don't seem to use or don't seem to need the original files anymore, or at least not all of them. Because it's like almost every custom story is now a full conversion mod, essentially. So they have their own textures and stuff. A lot of people on low-spec machines, really. I mean, you can't... To be fair, I feel like most of the times my computer has been tagging on the FPS has been due to the fact that the game hasn't actually utilized any of my CPU or my GPU, and especially the water reflections are absolutely insane. I can't grab that either. Dude. So, could I please do something here? Can't interact with anything. Oh, hello. Can... Yeet. Yeah, no thanks, I don't like that. It is dark in here. Man, this game is just pretty. I mean, I like it. Some people may not. But I love this. Maybe I'll go this way first. Main pump controls, yeah. Oh, that's a descent into darkness, if you know what I mean. No. I'm not gonna be descending in there. Oh no. Gonna parkour over here. Ghost of an actor. I can't hide down here for much longer. I want to escape, but I can't find a way out of this nightmare. They're coming for me. They know that I stole it, and they will stop at nothing until they have gotten it back. And I'm dead. It vibrates faintly, and I cannot make sense of what its contents say. I do not know if it has value, power, or both. But I know that for this much effort, it must be more important to them than it is to me. My contract promised me a living for my service, on the condition that I am ready to give my life for the family. I and all of the others were crazy to agree to such terms. I've seen enough. I will give no more to them. This book is mine to take. Perhaps they should not have left it so unguarded, the fools. Never forget that you are now walking among the most elite in the world, and many such other flavors are scattered around the contracts that we sign. These are not meant to empower us, but to remind us that we are lowly. The world is just a stage to these people, and they are the playwrights. I will not be an actor for them. To whichever of their servants finds this memoir, break your contract and flee. Do not surrender yourself to these monsters and become an accomplice to their crimes. To whichever Mawcroft bastard may read this, one day your dynasty will crumble and all of you will return as dust in the ground, just as we are distant. One day your family will admit its faults and Mawcroft will become a name most hated. I do like the writing though. It's nicely dramatic. Shit. No thanks. I can do it. Shit. I push it away. Is there anything in here? Oh shit. It has that activated. Destruction of property. What's that? Oh, you can't break. Okay. Oh. Alrighty. So that was stuck in there. So someone wanted to stop the machinery from running. Also, is that a fucking nuke? Or just a really... No, it's just a really big chunk of salami. Delicious. Nothing useful here. Anyone in there? Probably. Right, so I assume that's gonna be running when I get to the pump room. You. No luck opening you. Very well. Descent into darkness is our only option after all. Hello? The only one thing that I just don't really understand about the engine of Amnesia, getting over like going upstairs and over small bumps is somehow hard. The fuck just happened? Oh. Yes, the aesthetic lighting just changed a bit. Kind of abruptly, to be honest, but... Ah, there we go. So... water reflections are bullshit in this game. Even with the remodded, this is tanking my frame rate. A slightly bit in specific moments. Like here, when I turn to look at it, oh yeah. Oh ho ho. Yeah, no thanks. Nope. Ah, there we go. It's... Ooh. Mm-mm. No, I don't like that. And I don't consider my PC to be low spec. Oh shit, I need the salamis. God damn it. Works. I mean, it works. God damn it. Also, I just... Can I? Show crosshair. Okay, so it's just deleted by the custom sort. Nice. Delicious. So again, wanna go and pick up that one piece of salami from the other room. Fair enough. And this one as well. There we go. The HPL engine, though, is like... I mean, credit where credit is due. Because as janky as it is, it's like considering that you can make the game look really good in the year of our Lord Satan, 2026. I mean, I think it's kind of impressive. Janky and outdated it might be, but it can put in some work. Some of the custom stories that I've played are still some of the best horror game experiences I've had. Do I need this? Ah, doesn't look like I actually need it. Oh, well, I can leave it here, just in case I need it. Huh. Fucking excuse me, though. The fuck was that? Do I even want to know? Since I can't interact with that yet, I probably have to go down here. I would assume. Original game only uses max 2 gigabytes of RAM. That's where Remotic comes in. Yeah, I mean, that's also dead. Blood and Dead. More Blood and Dead. That's what I've read before, that it just like doesn't... since the engine doesn't know how to use the RAM originally, it just doesn't use it, which is... of course will affect your performance. And with my 32 gigabytes of RAM, it should be able to run whatever the game fucking throws at me. Nothing there. So, what do you want from me now? Do I need to press something? Wait, what? Oh, I can... walking into it makes it go like that. Okay. I see. You stopped glowing. Okay. Or you didn't glow in the first place, but okay. So, what am I doing here? Admittedly, I'm a bit lost. As well look around a bit. Seems like this custom story is one of those that's not as straightforward as I'd want it to be. But oh well. If I just can't push you. The rightmost button. Like this one? And it doesn't activate or show even a crosshair, and I can't shove this shit in. Doesn't let me do shit. Don't have anything in my inventory yet. Makes me wonder if I missed something. I did clear out that one part. Let me run the machine. God damn it. Nothing here either. Weird ass ambient noises. No thanks. Can't do anything to you. Can't do anything to you. Nothing to you. Can I use myself as a salami stick? No? Goddamn. I wish to become salami. Bonk. Hitting stuff this early into a custom story, that's not a good look. It might be true that I might actually need a fucking guide. Also, getting rid of the crosshair is a bit mean. I'd like to know where I'm aiming at. Damn, it's dark in here. And I can't do anything to you either. Let's go search. Like, do I now use this? Oh, now it works. Yeah, because I got rid of that one pipe in the other room. Okay. Interesting. Fucking genie. Let me rub you. Get out of my fucking way. There we go. Into darkness. Pipe. Fucking glory hole in the goddamn rubble. I like the calm atmosphere in here. Kind of creepy. Also kind of nice. No immediate impending doom. Loaded. And right as I say that, now I have a feeling of impending doom. That's kind of pretty though. A nice makeshift bridge. Lux ignition key, though that was the fucking chisel. There is machinery that can lower the water in the moat. Ah. Sure. Moat upkeep. The runoff water from the melting snow in the mountains is just one essential component to keeping things running down here. Much of the water ultimately collects into the moat, but the runoff brings with it debris and all sorts of other matter that builds up in the moat. The moat must be drained into the reservoir on schedule in order to clean out impurities. The flux ignition key will divert the power necessary to start the pumps. These modern machines are poorly integrated with the bricks and foundations laid dozens of years ago. The tremors we face put not only the machines but us workers at risk. The machines can be repaired, but our lives cannot. The request for leave has been denied. The family upstairs require us to stay and continue our work to accommodate the great number of guests they have brought to the estate. They felt it necessary to remind us of the grave consequences if we breach our contract. Therefore, desertion is not an option until we're allowed to leave, but do remember where the exits are in case paths begin to collapse. It includes the exits to the reservoir, one of which is at the end of the moat. However, please request permission to drain the moat first. This should only be done as a last resort. One of these days, the walls will all give out. Special key, which is a chisel. But then again, multi-use chisel. Yeah, fuck you. Alright. So that is death, I assume. But I do now have the flux ignition key, which I think I can use. Downstairs, perhaps. Perhaps. Ooh, what's in here? Just some fucking notes. How dare you? Also, no oil from that. Okay. Ignition control. Okay. Down we go. Into darkness. It is a true amnesia game after all. Nothing of importance in here. So here. Huh. Shove that fucking thing in there. Ooh. It works. Do I need to do something else? Or was that it? Maybe that was it for now, and I need to go to the other room to actually drain the moat. This feels a bit creepy. Oh, I don't like that. Stop. All bulkheads should be closed before pump operation. Right. So, do I need to then close those doors before I can make these things work? Is that it? Because that's kind of how it sounds like. Machine sounds blocked. What the fuck? Oh. Now I can do this. Hell yeah. Woohoo! I did it. Fuck. I really do need to close the doors, don't I? Where's the... Oh. A bar is blocking these gears from spinning. Could I throw something? That's a fucking... rock? No. Oh, yes. Yeet. Excuse me? Oh, for fuck's sake. Where did he go? Come here. Ooh. That illumination to tell you what you need to do next is kind of nice. Not too obvious, but easy to miss if it's really dark. That didn't work. For fuck's sakes. Okay, so do I just need to... I'm gonna go close the door. Because I assume that's the problem here. Very specific requirements this custom story has. Can I now touch you? No? Just in case, just making sure that if I need to do something. Ah, son of a bitch. I keep breaking the ankles of every custom story character. Ah, shit. It's working. It's also very loud. Thanks for that. Still nothing interesting in here. Just some eerie whispering. Ah. Now the pipe's leaking. Terrific. I'm causing property damage. The family will not be happy about that. It worked. Hallelujah. Which way do I want to go? Apparently this way. This whole place is crashing down. Water monster. Clank. I do not like you. School. Not sure why it's here, but it's here. Reservoir. It's not the end of the world if the water monster is here, but... No water monster, some sort of water monster. Okay then. The surface area of around 816 million square kilometers, Glicea has 14 continents, 9 oceanic divisions, and is home to 97 countries and 3 major empires. There are still significant portions of the world that are unclaimed. The people who inhabit these areas outside of governmental regulation are usually seen as rugged homesteaders, but some are stereotyped as uncivilized and even criminal. The royal families, such as the Malcross, often choose to live in such places outside of any authority's jurisdiction. Actually have world building. My fiance would be extremely happy. Quite pretty in here. Making environments seem real and or natural is not usually an easy thing to do. They do heavily improve the experience, in my opinion at least. Anything nice for me to have? Apparently not. Okay, of course, locked. Fuck you. This looks really questionable, to be honest. Nothing's growing in this pipe, probably causing a clog. I mean, yeah, I can see that. Well, it looks weak, as if it was put up in haste. Just... Well, apparently not with that. Can I unclog you? You're just going through it. Okay. I see. Ooh, wow, a door that actually opens. What What a surprise. Nah. Yeah. Figured as much. Creatures sighting. It has been brought to my attention that a few workers have turned up deceased in the past few weeks. Additionally, several workers have reported sightings of an elusive creature stalking the waters, and without a doubt, these two events are linked. I have seen this creature myself now. As hard as it is to believe, there is a mudhound lurking down here. How did this creature from the swamp find its way to the cold northern territories and to the estate, no less? Whatever the explanation is, this animal is aggressive and known to attack anything it deems a threat, so use caution when working in the water. Do not try to fight it. I have sent for a team of hunters to eliminate this problem. The conditions down here continue to deteriorate, but we cannot let our work be interrupted. The family and their guests above us rely on us for their water and power production, and we cannot let anything get in our way. A new kind of water monster. And something else, I assume. I wonder if it's connected to the pipes in the ceiling. Well, it does seem like it, though, yes. There's nothing inside to burn. It looks like wood was used as a fuel. Well, I mean... Can I add more? Oh, I can. Lovely. Empty. Can I add a chair in there? Oh, I can. Well, that's cool. Very logical as well. Damn, that's nice. You have to use fuel. This should be enough fuel. Huh. Well, that's cool. I haven't seen that use this before. I mean, they could have easily just created... The pipes can't handle it. Oh, fuck me. I'm not even sure what I'm doing here, though. Is it just heat I'm distributing? I mean, a lot of custom stories can just do it like, oh, you have to add specific things that you can get into your inventory. But to actually make it so that you can actually add the wooden stuff from this room that's nice. I appreciate that. Very nice design. Oh, it probably unclogged the pipe. Ah, yes it did. Path has been cleared. Oh, joyous day, Kalu Kale. Yeah, I don't want to go into the water chest yet. Though I assume this door's locked, so... Terrific. So what direction do I run towards first? I might ask. Don't seem to have a lot of options besides that or that way. Oh well. Yeah, I hear you. Nope. Can't go this way. Chronicle. This is not right. My path keeps leading me lower. As the cold water reaches my knees, it exacerbates the dirty feeling of mud that stains my skin and clothes. The intense physical feeling of the water is a lethal dose of the reality I've thrown myself in. Every one of my instincts to survive overtakes my desire to bleed the Mawcrow family white. The world above moves on, but I'm stuck in a special hell that I will likely not escape, and nobody will know of my suffering. Is this crazy? No sane person would put themselves through this. Am I overcome with mania? Perhaps I've become obsessive over something unattainable, something that drives me that I cannot define. I wish to change the lives of millions, but to what satisfaction of my own? I recognize my situation and realize the last good I could do for the world is fulfill my goal. But now I question if my anger is misplaced. Am I seeking revenge for the life that I've lost? What have I even sacrificed yet besides my time? I wonder if my actions tonight will mean anything. Is the world aware of what these royal bastards have done to us? The course of what they set us on? And for what? Their mask will soon fall off. I intend to take it off. God forbid the world would mourn for the Mawcrots and my suffering were for nothing. I must succeed. Onward, there's only one way from here. Up. Up, up, and away. Doesn't seem like I have any other choice but to go this way. Into a tight hole I go. Pieces of humans. Yes. Right. Also locked. The Mudhound. Random ass barrel. Alrighty then. Is this gonna hurt me? No. Nice. More corpses. Also, the salami has been pushed out by shrooms. What joyous day. Mushroom. Fillet. The door is blocked from the other side. Yay. I can't remember which custom story it was that just kept giving me locked doors. Like, just locked doors. Oh. Huh. A ladder, which I cannot reach. That which cannot be reached. That's a good name for a custom story. Also, can't seem to reach over there. Lovely. Looks like a little nest. You look absolutely hilarious. That looked weird, creepy, and actually kind of funny as well. But I am excited. That is a new monster I have not seen in a custom story before. That is delightful. I've been wanting that for a long time now. I don't want to see all the same custom story monsters I've already seen 100 times before. Is there a point to this? This custom story doesn't seem to rely on, like, you finding a lot of stuff, necessarily. Water is scaldingly hot. Okay, nice. Are we? So, Platforming our way through this. Oh shit, oh shit. Platforming in my Amnesia custom story. Holy shit. Oh, damn. Custom monsters. Nice. Good to know. That makes me actually very happy. Knife. I have now a knife. I assume the knife was the thing I needed to get cut the shrooms. Ah, son of a bitch. Still healthy though. Oh, there's a few burnt limbs here and there. Just take a dip in some boiling water. No big deal. Doesn't seem to be anything else here. A knife with an odd design. It's flimsy, like it could break from its handle at any moment. Good to know. Now, time to cut some shrooms. Oh, damn. What am I thinking? Are you fucking... Don't you... Damn it. I was wrong. Can I even make this jump, by the way? Almost seems doable. Can I use this on you? What am I thinking? Shut up. Don't judge me. After all, it is a... As I was saying, after all, trying everything with everything is a tried and true method. What exactly do I want to use this knife for? I'm no longer sure. Shrooms are a red herring. I mean, this. Ah, I see. Knife broke. That's nice. Let me in. What is such luck? That was some shitty ass knife. I mean, I know it's said that it's a flimsy one, but goddamn, cut a piece of a fucking leaf, and it's like, oh, I break. Notice of outbreak. To make conditions down here even worse, an outbreak of Mafuji fungus has established itself in the damp climate and now infests multiple corridors. These mushrooms release spores that will fester in the lungs and lead to suffocation, and eventually the mushrooms will make a biome of your own corpse, from which they will continue their spread. Thankfully, some of the pipe systems have been reworked and repurposed to deliver a gas that is breathable and will neutralize the spores. It's unlikely that this outbreak will spread to the estate above. We must learn to work around the infestation for now, as we lack the equipment to deal with the spores of the mushrooms. If you spot body parts floating in the water, do fish them out and properly dispose of them. They are not only unsanitary, but they also provide food for the mudhound that still lurks down here. I suspect these may be waste from above. Remember that you are bound to confidentiality as you work for the Mawcroft family, and there are grave consequences for breaking the rules of your contract. Oh, okay, nice. So the Mawcroft family is not to pick are a questionable bunch even more than we thought. So I assume that that is neutralizing the spores, and that is, well, not going there, I assume. Get the fuck out of my way. I want to see if I can actually open this door. I can. And it leads over here. Nice little shortcut. I'll be sure to cherish that. And this leads us... This leads us here. Ah. Right, I assume I'm gonna use this. Okay. I am usually very scared of using certain objects in Amnesia Custom Stories because goddamn, the physics break pretty damn easily. I assume I'm not gonna be using it here though. Right. I want to use it to cross here. Right? Yep. It's weird that this custom story seems to use a vignette throughout the game. Oh, hush. You silly looking creature. That fucking spore does not give a goddamn. It's just bathing in that gas. Oh, son of a bitch. Ooh. Oh, man. I'm gonna go deeper. Deeper into the mushroomness. Thick vines and mud make it difficult to move. Yeah, I know. The area here is treated. I just stop and catch my breath. I can shrug off the pain. Oh, that's nice. Inhale that gas. Ah. Sniff. Let's move along. In the land of the shrooms. Bones. Ah, son of a bitch. These wounds are getting hard to ignore. Oh, god damn, I'm dying. Please heal a bit. Oh, it does heal me. Hell yeah. Now that's a locked door. Nice. Heal. Inhale that goddamn scene. Damn. Never knew that in a custom story my greatest enemy would be mushrooms and their spores. And a saving grace would be a gas shower. A gas shower. Right. Moving along. I guess. Hello? I almost died. Oh man. Is this really how it all ends? Oh god, don't be so dramatic. You're healing, see? Huh. I'm not sure I like those sounds, though. Almost sounds like there's something in here. Not a huge fan of that. It's already hard to see in this place. Okay, as I say and finish. Oh, there we go. What an intense mushroom experience. Speaking of red herrings, I feel like that door is not meant to be reached. I have a sneaking suspicion that this rickety-ass bridge is gonna break. There we go. Run as fast as you can. I think it might be able to catch me. Hello? Oh shit, it's close. Woo. Come on. Woo. Motherfucker. I knew it was too good to be true. There we go. This just leads over here. Oh, it leads to the other side. That's good. Another locked door, of course. Well, onwards. More caves. Kind of an interesting path our character decided to take. Okay then. East Annex. Is this it? The Kingdom of Lycardia and the Vovoish Empire are the two dominant superpowers on Glicea. both empires and economic and industrial powerhouses. When Vovoe launched an audacious campaign of senseless territorial expansion on its neighboring countries, Lycaria, though unprepared, rallied against their imperialistic goals. Just as the ambitious Vovoish oligarchs and senators had hoped, the time had come to lead the sleepy Lycarian kingdom, its regals drunk of their own wealth. When blood-stained Lycarian soiled, the two giants of the world were again at each other's throats. I assume that's what it said. Are we finally in the castle? Seems like we're in its cellars or something. I keep forgetting what annex actually means to finish. Ah, my poor nose itching. Squeak. Feathers. Now, what are these? These look like fuel cells or something. Crack in the wall. Crack in a bottle. Levers that I don't want to use. Okay. I can't get under here though. Unfortunate. It is dark in here. I cannot see a goddamn thing. Holy balls. Could I please get a goddamn lantern in this place? I remember that one custom story that didn't even give me a lantern. Just wanted me to run in the dark. And they got rid of the fucking night vision, as I like to call it. Loose boards, but I can't do anything about them, of course. The fuck did I just see? Glowing shit. There may be useful information in the area. Ooh, well that's pretty. I do like that. Also, the glowing piece of shit went this way. Yeah, maybe we should follow the glowing apparition. Maybe it will lead us towards information that we need. Newspapers and other findings can be examined in the notebook. Moldova liberated from Vovoe, year 778. Sun over Vovoish Empire blotted by Lycarian force. Wow, more world building. Damn. That's a bit of a surprise. I can't get under the stairs. Locked. Okay. That wasn't really in the information I was hoping to find. That is kind of eerie. Fucking Casper the Ghost. Leading me towards my goals. That is, did not expect that from an Amnesia custom story. The door is locked. Yeah, of course it is. Thunder, I assume. Fuck off. Fuck you, and fuck you. Radio. How about here? That's a heavy-ass sounding door. Opium. I don't mind if I do. Shaky. Malcroths to undertake research of the fog. 765. The untimely death of Uticra Malcroth due to complications from the fog have given the Malcroth family a revitalized interest in the disease. On the 189th of the year 765, Orlan Malcroth, head of the Malcroth family, came forward to announce that the family would spearhead research and study of the fog. Until now, research into the disease, known officially as Widow's syndrome, has largely been undertaken by academics and organizations around the world, but little progress has been yielded even in the centuries of research into the illness. However, the Malcroths believe they may have an edge. This fight will be an uphill battle, and it is not the Malcroths alone to take, Orlan stated. But we are confident that a cure is ours to discover in time, he went on to say. The news likely comes pleasantly to those affected and those who have lost close ones to the deadly disease of the mind. The disease affects millions of people every year and is notorious for ruining the lives of the afflicted and imparting stress on the sufferer's loved ones. Unfortunately, Orlan Malcroth needed to remind us that study of the human consciousness is seldom carried out and that a cure for the disease is many years off. Right. The door is blocked from the other side. This one is not. Well, this seems eerie. Also, teddy bear. Dropping it just like made the game stutter for a moment. How funny. Oh, I don't need to spin it.
Mr. Keybev, do I have your permission to save our conversations? I believe our talks will be most helpful for the students back at the university.
Yes, Dr. Tullochson. If this is really how it is, let me be of some use before I can no longer.
Thank you. Mr. Keybervin, I've already broken the news to you. I think the situation is quite clear. The tests that you took over the past several weeks show that your cognitive pace is gradually increasing.
It has become difficult to sleep. My mind has become so restless at times. I can't hold still. I want to focus, but my thoughts and memories, they're incessant.
You describe having these memories and partaking in experiences for which none of your family members can attest. And, the most damning of evidence presented, the episodes of mental block. Your son reported that you were unresponsive and catatonic for almost 4 hours once. Your eyes never closed.
I hardly recall having such an episode, but I recall being lost and scared, as if I were transported somewhere else entirely. These feelings, they come so suddenly, and then I wake up frightened and disassociated.
These episodes you describe are an unmistakable symptom. These are all signs that point to stage 1 the hiding phase. You have begun developing Waiter syndrome, Mr. Gibbon. You're developing the fog.
Yes, just as you said. So, this is it. This is only a slow march towards the inevitable. I've seen how the fog takes people. It's turmoil for the sufferer and the burden on the people around them.
Then, as I'm sure you know, your condition will not get any better. You may slowly come to resent living. There is a silver lining here, however. You have time.
Time? For what? Perhaps a year at most. Time might be the only thing that the fog offers.
Time to make amends. Time to love the people you love most. And time to reflect on the long life you have lived. You also have time to make a plan for yourself before you become lost forever. You know what kind of plan I'm referring to.
Oh. Conversation has been written to your notebook. Oh. This dude is a fast rider. Ah, shit. Was that supposed to be a cat? If yes... Yeah, I don't think that was a cat. Nuh-uh. Anything hidden behind? No? Yeah, sure. Did kind of sound like a cat. Not sure though. Oh. Oh, lovely. My time at the estate. My visit to the Markroth estate thus far has been nothing short of amazing. Who could have imagined there would be entertainment, great food, and astounding people in such a remote part of the world? The vistas in the region are beautiful, and the nature is plentiful. And there is such a vast wealth of knowledge kept here over the decades. I will have many great lectures to provide on psychology and the human subconscious when I return to the Institute at the Great Way. Not to mention the people I've met are astounding. Like Cardian, Vovoish, and all matter of other banners hung in the same hallway is quite uncommon. But of course the families serve all the world. I find myself troubled when trying to sleep. The most bothersome woe being the infrequent tremors that I feel have increased in intensity since I arrived a few weeks ago. They strike without warning. Last week, even a smaller one was able to kill the electricity in the mansion for several hours. I'm yet to have the opportunity to talk to the head of the family, Durward Markroth. I have seldom seen him, but when I do, he always looks to be in a rush. I imagine he's quite busy. He and his family have many difficult challenges to overcome. The world has much to owe them. I have, however, had the opportunity to speak with Durward's father, Stullard, a few years ago. The Markroth family has always housed such strong and noble men. Stullard speaks very fervently, and his tone is just elegant. I must imagine that Durward inherited such favorable qualities from his father. When I do hear Durward speak publicly, it is always with passion and confidence. I only wish I could talk to him myself. I wonder where our conversations would go. I mean, seems like they went into the less nice way. Doesn't seem like this custom story really wants to offer you anything to, or many things to pick up, but still, I feel compelled to check everything just in case I find something. Oh, well, that's locked. What is this? Oh, yeah. Broken pieces of pottery. Oh, that is a cat. How did the cat close the fucking door? Okay. That's okay. Video game logic. Do not question it, and it will never question you. But information is what I seek. And information is what I'm gonna get. That looks like... That's one depressed looking cat. Also has too much of a human face. Again locked, okay. Yes, I'm aware, but it did look like the cat closed the door. Oh, there's a hedge maze. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? That is beautiful. Oh. I am actually impressed. Oh, shit. The Markroth arrangement. Tomorrow I and everyone else must take leave from the estate. The past year has been incredible achievements in the sciences, and I am blessed to have been at the forefront of such amazing feats. I had never witnessed use of ellipsium particle myself until arriving here at the Markroth request. This has truly been one of the greatest gatherings of the world's most brilliant minds, perhaps even since the time of the Illitiptians. Researchers, students, professors, and scholars of all branches of the sciences gathered under a unified goal. On the 744th of the year 778, the Markroth arrangement has been officially enacted. It was a boisterous evening of excitement, but nobody could shake the feeling of mystery that had been imparted upon us. The Markroth family made sure to spare no detail of what we had been gathered for, and were preparing to unravel. About 2 years prior, during the fury of the war, a mysterious reading was received at one of the old astronomy outposts in Drill's trials, shortly after occupying Volvoish armies had been pushed out. It was unprecedented. Somewhere in the vast reaches of our universe has existed a massed presence of God's particle. There have always existed readings of ellipsium presence throughout the known universe, but only one of such similar scale, and it's only traceable here, on Glicea, until now. Of course, our theory's reasoning this anomaly remains just that. The best explained theory for the high ellipsium presence on Glicea, as opposed to other known planets, is the presence of human life. Parapsychological research suggests that the human soul is ellipsian in nature. If this does indeed hold true, it is possible that a human-inhabited planet has been discovered. It is the best explanation, and there is currently no contest. Perhaps we are all too eager to learn about our newly discovered race of humanity. However, it is of the utmost importance to keep this discovery a secret, we have been told. The Markroths have instructed us to refer to the discovery only as Terra, named after the old goddess of innocence. Oh. The plot thickens. Yesterday, as I was wandering the endless halls, I ran into Rayama. I thanked her for the tremendous hospitality that I was shown while staying here. In my conversation with her, she had mentioned that the Markroths would make sure to be the last to leave. In their leave, they wish to leave a powerful ellipsian work, one that they believe will help our newfound human neighbors discover our presence. It will be unmissable, she said. This may be the world's greatest work, a testament to human ability and collaboration. It may not be the Markroth's work alone, but it will cement our name in the stars. They offered to let me watch its effect take place, and it offered a dazzling, spectacular show in the sky. It was truly unmissable. I'm only left to wonder what exactly was written in the work to help Terra learn of our existence. I want to believe that the Terrans will eventually think kindly of Glicea, and us of them. Mockroths keep a very precious secret in the far tower. It is their greatest work. Whatever it contains may destroy the family's reputation. Change of course. Disappointing. I've arrived far too late. The estate is abandoned. Or perhaps not quite. Out of the corners of my eyes are visions of strange entities. The walls creak and groan as if they are trying to tear themselves down. Even on the dead of this night, the mansion is more alive than it would first appear. I can't shake the feeling that I have an audience, a set of eyes, maybe more, physical or ethereal. They are watching. Or maybe my delusions have finally reached their height. My mission of murder changes to sabotage. I knew a part of me wished that bloodshed would not have to occur. Now it seems I have a chance to tear the family down without spilling blood, other than my own. Enough has been spilled in their wake. I will give mine for the world. I cannot abandon now. This Mockroth arrangement, I do not imagine it serves to accomplish anything for anyone except for the Mockroths. Even the name has an egotistical tone. A whole nother planet with the possibility of human life. It's a work of fiction, but the arrangement believe it to be real. How have the Mockroths managed to keep this a secret from the rest of the world? What are they planning? Worse, what have they already done? Terra, the old goddess of innocence, her legacy faded, but her stories lived. In her myths, she's a symbol of perseverance and human will. She's also the product of tragedy. She is a testament to the belief that even the worst can and will eventually come to pass. Harm, loss, starvation, abandonment, abuse, imprisonment, treachery. Suffering, even of the worst forms, should drive oneself to grow. Terra has thought that most of our troubles only end when we decide they should. There was a deliberate choice of name, something to be exploited, something to inject tragedy and suffering. I beg to question again, what are the Mockroths planning for Terra? Ooh. Well, I can't even fucking touch that door. So they found Earth. Oh my. I actually like where this is going. Right, but now I must reach that far tower. Okay. So not opening that either. And this one was locked, right? Yep. This one is open. I'm impressed as well. The fog is a deadly disease of the mind, believed to be inherent rather than contagious. It causes a relatively brief development in the human brain that sees greatly increased cognitive ability and function. Some see this as a natural consequence of human aging and even call it an evolution. However, the sufferer's condition will gradually begin to worsen as the sheer weight of brain activity begins to take a toll on the afflicted's mental and physical well-being. The most defining characteristics of the fog are episodes of complete mental block, complete dissociation from reality that occur quickly and without warning. Onlookers see these as wakeful slumber from the afflicted, but what is happening to them in their subconscious is difficult to qualify. Rarely you see this much quality put into a custom story. Though I still wish I could get a goddamn lantern. Especially when the game has this constant vignette. And things are a bit dark in here. Blocks. H4, 4H. Trees. Goddamn trees. Child. The most evil creature of them all. Squeak. Damn, this place is huge. And pretty. Don't forget pretty. Holy shit. The Royal Markroth family, the finest of Glicea, stand by you and within us. For the world, for the family. Our name will be written with the stars. And you are dead. Weird that our character has nothing to say about this. An Ellipsian force is keeping the door to the old castle sealed tight. No doubt the Markroths want unwanted visitors out. I need to find another way in. Need to find a way around. And around we go. You guys again. Hey. The ghosts will help me. For whatever reason. Oh, you want to start breaking stuff? Sure. Let's break stuff. I'd say understood, but no. I did not understand a goddamn thing. Logistics. Most notable counts at most recent take of inventory. 8 barrels of juried red wine, 5 barrels of Nature's Side black wine, 10 barrels Muslier plain. Whatever. Yeah. Remember that we have far more guests to feed now with the arrangement underway. The Markroths are sparing no expense. Please make sure requests are filled in a timely manner, ideally before we realize that we are running out of a certain product. It takes several days to reach the estate, even by automobile, due to a lack of road infrastructure. Purchases should also be made in bulk, so deliveries are made by caravan. A very small detail, but makes sense. Just making sure no one's there. I think I'm finding more locked doors than open ones. Hi, Grunty. That was a invisible Grunty. Lovely. Kind of creepy though. Able to grow in caves in very low light conditions. The spathy tree is the subject of many folklore. Consuming its sap was believed to provide eternal life. Sir Trivelin. A vial of medical bracer, capable of relieving many forms of pain. It has been outlawed in some nations for being unusually addictive. Oh, it's an otherworldly version of opium. Delightful. I will be sure to consume all of it. Someone took a bloody shit. Damn. Wolvoy continues marching south, year 1772. War. Royal families convene with Wolvoyish parliament. No talks of peace. Peace, but who's buying? And cough. It seems like someone coughed blood or shat them. Coughed blood and shat blood at the same time. Poor bastard. Monsoon. Typhon. Rayama. Okay. West Annex. In we go. Glicea has 2 moons, Nivi and Quipa. Quipa's orbit is significantly slower than Nivi, the closer moon, and is sometimes referred to as the morning moon. It is said that Glicea's 2 moons will one day collide with each other, a legend propagated by an ancient people now lost to time. The consequence would be the apocalypse of Glicea, but it is believed that this would only occur as a great karma to Glicea's people, for the actions of the many, or just a collective few. No, seriously, there's actual world building here, holy fuck. There goes Casper again. That actually looks kind of silly, just scooting around the goddamn air. But it feels weird to abandon a place this big, though. Ah, shit. This place is crumbling down. I do have to admit that the interior design of this place is very well handled. Oh, there you are. Also, I don't like those sounds. Oh, that's a padlock? Then again, I do still appreciate locked doors. At least they tell me that that's not the way I'm supposed to go. And they do add to the realism of a place, because, you know, a place would have doors so that you can go to different rooms after all. So while it may be a bit annoying for me to just keep... God damn, that sound pisses me off. Oh my goodness, is that the Mudhound? Oh, it's actually pretty well done. Oh, but it looks so dumb. Oh, silly. I love it. It's kind of adorable as well. Man. I mean, I do hope I get a lantern, though. Spade-antled deer. There's an elevator to the upper floors of this annex. I noticed. The elevator is not on this floor. That's great. And, it's also great that there's no button that will call the elevator. Actually, a custom cutscene if it caught you. Oh, really? An actual fucking cutscene. Damn. That is... Man. These are the things that I feel like actually elevate the Amnesia experience to higher levels. They take advantage of the engine and create something that feels like Amnesia, but I survived, unfortunately. How dare you? How dare you? I'm pro gamer. Pro Amnesia gamer. as I was saying, this still feels like Amnesia, even though it's not Amnesia. Right. Music. How nice. Let me dance. I'm a ballerina after all. Yumpity yump. That doesn't sound in a good way. I'll be the judge of that. This way could lead to the old castle, but it's barred off. What are you scooting up here? Fucking you! Yeah, thanks. I get it. The music. Can you stop it for a moment, please? My poor goddamn ears. Well, okay, I know I said please turn down the music, but I didn't say collapse the whole fucking shit on my head. Okay. Things became a lot more dark. On YouTube, you can probably won't be able to see jack shit. Or on phone. I just wish I had a light source. Oh no, I'd know this fucking... See, I was hoping I wouldn't be seeing these custom story monsters. Because I've seen them a lot already in many other custom stories. I just think they're really goddamn annoying. Oh, there you are. Hi again. That door is now open. How nice. Please don't tell me the fucker is actually fast enough to catch me. Oh, I think he is. Oh, shit. Yeah, fuck you. It is dark outside as well, please. It is so hard to see, even for me. Anyone watching the stream afterwards is not going to be able to see jack shit. I mean, that's good to know. King Chronicle again. Goddamn. A chance to escape or an omen. The outside. A big world of endless possibilities lies on the horizons now. I do not believe it's a world for me. I have nothing to return to. Oh, jeez. Family, home, community. It has all been taken. But now I'm still offered a chance to escape. Possibly to live. Maybe there is a world out there where I could find belonging. Would I ever forgive myself for abandoning my cause? A feeling of inadequacy that could never be read on my face, but would forever stain in my heart. Stain my heart. To come all this way, the potential to create change just to abandon it and then run away. I realized I could never fix anything in just one night. It would take many years of healing. That's why I must remain on my course. I can still cut the root of many troubles. The healing must start at some point. The cold air out here, though it bites, and the open sky above feels like freedom, the hell I've experienced back inside the mansion. The moons are both full and bright on this night. It is said that when the two moons are full, a rare event, it's a sign of an omen of significant change happening overnight. Is it vain of me to believe that this omen may involve my actions here? Is it my destiny to change the course of the future here, tonight? Perhaps I should calm myself, reassess, and face reality and realize that fate is not in my hands, even my own. But damned am I if I could not believe that I may be the catalyst for something larger. I must forgo my chance to leave. Also, someone has been trying to get out, but they didn't succeed. Ah, snow. It is way dark. Oh, look. Oh, well. Oh, fuck. More shaking. God damn it. Man, fuck me sideways back into this place. I guess cellars really are my destiny at this point. But as I said before, it wouldn't be amnesia if there was no descent into darkness. I hear whispers. Oh, I see oil. How beautiful. Blackouts. Though complete power blackouts are rare, we must be ready to restore power to the mansion at a moment's notice. In most cases, a restart to the generators is sufficient. This requires restarting the junction beneath the East Annex and then the junction beneath the West Annex, and for someone in the East Annex to visit the cellar underneath. Once they have done their job, pay attention to the indicator lights, and you will know that the West Annex junction is ready to be restored. If you must visit the East Annex yourself, make sure to take a light source and travel through the mansion above. The tunnels are very dark. If restoring the generators does not work, or the indicator lights have gone dark, it may mean that more serious damage has occurred in the underground foundations. This will require more involved maintenance, and specialized personnel must be sent. Speaking of light sources, oh joyous day. Electricity must be restored to the West Annex. To restore power to the mansion, a junction below the East Annex must be reset first. A corridor in the West Annex could lead to the old castle, but it's barred off. Blah, blah, blah. Mechanical lantern. Lantern will recharge when not in use. There is no need to fuel it. Oh, that's smart. Though I don't like hanging that far off the fucking... Nothing's happening. How quickly does it drain? Oh, my goodness. Very fast. It's also not exactly a very powerful lantern to begin with. Damn, a custom animation as well. Gee. The fuck was that? It's a locked door. Okay. Okay. Why all the whispering? It does recharge very quickly, though. That's good to know. Good to know indeed. Of using gear. Doesn't seem like it. Well, probably how I move around in this place, using that elevator when I can. The castle of locked goddamn doors. I'm really starting to think that a lot of the stuff that is put here, all these drawers and stuff, is not really meant for... or they're not meant to hide anything from me. They're just here to set... it's just set pieces. To make this place feel more alive and more realistic. Okay, so I'm not going this way either. Right. All these locked doors. No elevator. So I assume I just gotta go out. Oh, no, not there. Invisible wall. But why though? Why scare me like that? That's just mean. Huh. Right, so was that all? Serious? Like, I do assume that I have to come back here once I have done stuff, but damn, really? Just a locked door and, I mean, locked doors and this contraption and a bit of whispering here and there. Can't even go here. Because even this door is locked. Questionable sounds surround me. Huh? Right. So I assume we go back? Because I need to go to the East Annex. I already was in the East Annex. And this path doesn't seem to lead forward. It just leads to trees. Didn't want to scare me again. Huh. I knew it. Too much of a pussy. Damn. Mountains. Like a camp of sorts. And a car. I could just drive away from this goddamn place. Whoa, bitch, get out the way. Oh, there goes my lantern. Nothing of use in here, though, so... I shall take my leave. Nope, not going deeper in there. I shouldn't have wandered too far away from the estate. Gotcha. I gotcha. Now we're back here. Oh, the door is open again. Right. That's good. Very good. And now this whole place became so much more creepier. Can't hear anyone though, so that's good. At least no monsters in the immediate vicinity. Religion on Glicea is largely monotheistic, with the belief that God, more formally known as the Demiurge, was once a mortal human being. All Glycean religions are centered around the idea of aseity, that humans are destined to godhood, the largest difference in belief in these religions being how humans are supposed to ascend, and whether or not all humans may ascend. Worship is primarily towards God, but humans and humanity are close second. However, this religious tenet has manifested into a tenet of many cultures, summed up simply as only the strongest shall survive, and has long historically influenced reason for conquest and fostered nationalism. A weird, warped version of evolution. Damn, this freaking lantern sucks. I do like the design though, but it kind of sucks. Sorry to say. Am I really gonna have to just walk all the way back to the East Annex? Feels like a joke. Like, hey, by the way, you just walked from one end of the goddamn castle to the other. Oh no, the kitty. Come back, I love you. I shall follow you. Yeah, this place has become so goddamn creepy now. Ooh, I don't like that. My problem with the lantern is usually the fact that the original lantern gave you a pretty decent cover of light around you usually. Oh, hold on a moment. There's a superstition among Glyceans that the eyes are the gateway to the soul. At one point in time, staring into one's eye was considered rude, as if trying to read one's spirit. It is unclear when and where this superstition started, but recently it has begun to fade among more civilized nations. However, staring into the eyes of a royal person as a commoner is now not only considered rude, but a potential insult. So the original lantern, like, it was bright. But this one just like gives you a very short distance light in front of you, giving you like a pipe vision, which I'm not a huge fan of. I'm not sure what I just heard. I'm also not sure if I like it. I know there's a door here, and that's still locked. Good. Like, Like, it really feels like the lantern barely makes any difference. Just by the time you reach the distance where you can see something, the lantern is it. Only then the lantern's light is, like, visible. Like here, I can't see the end of this, like there. And now, let's turn it off. And I mean, sure, I can't see what's in front of me now, but I feel like a lantern that only lights up the way like 1 meter, 2 meters away from me just feels kind of rude, I think. Kind of a dick move. I can see you. Now, I hope that's the cat saying that. Yeah, I know. It's stupid of me to say something like that, but come on. Ah, now the door is ajar. Delightful. This place is so fucking dark. But man, do things become creepy as fuck. The fireplace is still lit. Kinda weird for a place that has been abandoned. And what are these sounds that I hear? Oh no. Can I move? Thank you. This way, apparently. Where am I supposed to go? I can't see. Touch the door even. I don't think I'm supposed to be hiding. But I'm hiding because I'm really fucking scared. Where I was supposed to. Oh, hi. Oh, you asshole. Oh, nice. There we go. Is that a fucking baby? What the fuck is going on in this place? Oh, we're back here. Great. Okay. Back in the East Annex. Still, the door is locked. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Also, I thought the fucking ghosts were supposed to be helping me. But apparently not. They just closed the doors in front of me. Like, neener, neener. Get wrecked. Not very nice of them, if you ask me. Oh, this is now open. Oh, nice. Also, am I the only one who doesn't really care for lanterns that run out of fuel in one way or the other? Because it feels like everyone else seems to like it and considers it to be one of the better aspects of horror games. But even in this case, yeah, I need to go there. It's really fucking dark, but now I need to let my lantern recharge so that I can actually go there. Because I just don't want to be walking in the dark. Complete darkness, at least. I want to explore at my leisure. Nothing's happening. Of course not. Especially in a place like... Fuck. In a place like this, where you barely have any light to begin with. And it's a goddamn maze. I'd like to have at least some light with me. Because I feel like there's really no point. All bulkheads should be closed. You're... correct. Can't lock that one. Also, it's barricaded. Makes me wonder why. Feels like the usual. Not letting something out instead of letting something in. Danger. Ensure conduits are properly aligned to avoid pressure. Backdrafts. And these... right. Don't even work at the moment. Coolant tanks? Yeah, no. It's ominously quiet in this place. Auxiliary pump controls also not working. Hell, there's a lot of stuff in here. Is there like a rule that if you have to design a place with mechanics and stuff, mechanical parts and shit, you need to, you know, make them really long and complex so that you have a hard time finding your way around the place while trying to avoid creepy ass monsters. Right, that is exactly the sound I wanted to hear right about now. This place is goddamn claustrophobic as it is. Automatic pressure regulator shut off. And I can't do shit with you either. Holy fuck. Is there anything I can do in this place instead just find multiple different parts that I can't even use? I just wish I could see further. Junction ignition. The junction beneath the east annex is able to help power the entire mansion, utilizing the machinery in the waterworks below. The engines already down there provide a trickle charge that power many of the emergency lights during blackouts. However, a primary light source is highly recommended while working beneath the cellar. Please do not use any naked flames. If you are reading this, it must be assumed that the junction has suffered a malfunction. If it has not, then you should immediately leave the cellar and not complicate the delicate machinery. The reactivation steps are as follows, and should be completed in this order. The core system's access failsafe is designed to prevent multiple regulators and conduits from being tampered with and must be disabled before all else. If you are disabling this for any reason other than restoring the junction, please get approval from the engineers. With the failsafe deactivated, the conduit levers must be placed in the correct positions to ensure pumps have access to water. You may hear a ringing sound after all four have been opened. This is normal and a good indicator that all is right. Close the bulkheads by pulling the appropriate lever. Make sure you are in communication with the workers in the waterworks. This is a courtesy to prevent unfortunate accidents. The automatic pressure regulators must be deactivated before activating the manual pressure regulator. Then it should be reactivated. 5. With the automatic pressure regulator on and the manual pressure regulator on, the coolant tanks can now be safely opened. 6. Open the auxiliary pump control valve. 7. Open the ignition control valve. You should hear machinery beginning to spin up if you have completed the previous steps correctly. Activate the spark plug to jumpstart the junction. You notice now that some of the electrical lights should be powering on and indicator lights will show green. Now the junction in the west annex should be restorable, and doing so should restore the power to the mansion. Please make sure to log any incidents or damages noticed and report them to engineering right away. Too bad there's no one else here. So, the core system's access failsafe. I need to disable that first. That's the spark plug. Ignition control. Core system access. Right. Conduit levers must be placed in the correct positions. I think I know where that is. These ones? No, not these ones. I don't like this. I don't want to. Ooh, I'm scared. I don't want to. Let me hide in here. Barely any good light source, and now I'm alone here. Man, this place is creepy. I wish I could see further because I don't want to get surprised by some nibbling bastard. Right, so these ones. Green. No? Green. Green. Right. May hear a ringing sound. Close the bulkheads by pulling the appropriate lever. Also, these pipes kind of make me worry. They seem to be designed so that a monster cannot follow me here. There it goes. Next, the automatic pressure regulator must be deactivated before activating the manual pressure regulator. First the automatic and the manual. Okay. Those are coolant tanks. Auxiliary pump controls, not the ones that I was looking for. Just waiting for it to, you know, charge a bit. I don't like those sounds. Not at all. I'm stressed out of my mind. Is it this one? Nope. There are so many things in here. Oh, there we go. And then the manual one. Nope. Not without a light. Hell no. There are no places to hide in this goddamn game. That's a bit of a mean thing to do. As I like to call, a dick move. See, I like to hide like a coward. Makes me feel happy. No. Don't like those sounds. Please stop them. I said please stop them. Not please continue them. Right. All these sounds make me feel very nervous. God damn it, stop it. You can't just, you know, make this like the original Amnesia where just sounds make you scared. There we go. 5. With the automatic pressure regulator on and the manual pressure regulator on, the coolant tanks can now be safely opened. Okay. I like to call this a dick move. Yeah, I saw something there. Something was blocking that, one of those red lights. I didn't hear anything though. It's all just a droning, deep sound. Coolant tanks can now be safely opened. Then, auxiliary pump control valve. I assume it was here. Yep. Steam in my face. Open the ignition control valve. Was that already in the room? Lights are flickering. No, please, no sounds, please. Hold on, what was it again? Open the ignition control valve. This one? Sounds like the junction has been restored. I should be able to restore the electricity from the West Annex now. Right. Please let me go. Oh man, that was scary. Damn. That alone was kind of just... I mean, good job, I gotta say. Oh, shit. You son of a bitch. You're creepy, I don't like you. Go away. How about you go fuck yourself? Can I move? Oh man. After the Great Final War that ended in the year 779 and resulted in incalculable human loss, the Syndicate of Nations was formed between major countries to ensure that no such tragedy should ever befall Glicea again. Not a single member of the Markrovs have been present for nor joined the Syndicate despite their recognized influence around the world. But this should come as no surprise as they belong to no flag, banner, or oath other than their own. Everything's so goddamn dark. I already forgot the way I'm supposed to go. This way? I guess so. Fucking what? I guess I'm not opening the door to them. Then again, also... Oh. Another invisible grunty. How lovely. Or invisiboy. And a kitty. Kitty, you must come back. Come to me. I love you. Do not run away. The kitty ran away. Oh no. The Ellipsian arts, named after the ancient Elliptician Empire that first practiced it, are a family of practices and protocols that aim to use the Ellipsian element, sometimes referred to as God's particle. The Ellipsian element is what holds the universe together and interconnects everybody and everything, and when manipulated by the arts, serves as a way to indirectly manipulate the properties of the natural universe. The arts are dangerous to perform and carry a heavy responsibility by practitioners. Despite being practiced for centuries, the surface of the Ellipsian has hardly been scratched, and its true power still greatly unknown. I'm gonna... Is one of the monsters gonna be here again as well? If those are actual children there, I will absolutely end them. That was not funny. Not at all. Scared the absolute shit out of me. Fucking hell, this is a long trip. Good old horror, survival horror design. One menial task makes you run all over the place. That was too much. I was expecting the goddamn monster to appear, so... Dude, what? Oh, you can't be serious. Oh, no. Seriously? Am I gonna need to use that? Oh, I am. Holy balls. Shit. Shit. Motherfucker. What the fuck? Did I see it incorrectly or something? Was it like... Eh. Motherfucker. Oh yeah. Shit. And then... Woohoo! I did. I am very smart. Wait, what? Do I need to do multiple of these? Oh, you prick. Right, so actually, let me check one thing. Oh, this is a piece of shit. Holy fuck. Needlessly tedious. 2, 4, 1, 2. 4, 1, 2. Oh. There we go. Then 2, 4, 1, 2. Okay, yeah. Then 4, 5, 1, 4, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, 1. 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, 1. 4-1. And then just 4-1. Okay. Probably need to do this a fucking third time. Holy crap. No thanks. Don't do that, please. Like that's not fun. Seriously. Here I am doing a goddamn puzzle. You can't just interrupt me like that. Okay. You're being mean to me. So, 3-1, 3-2, 3-4, 3-5, 3-1-2-4-5. Let's do that first. It was a bit tedious, but tedious, but I want to do it right. So 5-5, 4-1, 5-1. Shit, let me do that again. Yes. 5-5. 4-1, 5-1, 4-4, 5-5, 4-1, 5-1, 4-4. Five, 4-1, 5-1, 4-4. Nice. Yeah, that seems to be correct. It's working. Woohoo! I did it. I assume that since I have now restored the electricity, I could now use the elevator. I was wrong. So is there something here now that I could... No? No, there's not. So I do want to use the elevator, but I'm not sure where the elevator actually is. Or what I'm supposed to do next. Well, that's alright. I need to actually stop very soon myself, but thanks for coming and thanks for making custom stories. They're a joy to play. And I do hope you enjoyed. I do hope to see you next time, whenever that time might be. Fucking wolves? Really? Oh, really? Penumbra dogs. Really? Man, I really want to take advantage of all those goddamn assets that games have offered us over the years. You still have that padlock, so I can't open you. Thankfully, now this place is properly illuminated, so I'm not constantly in the dark. Ah, the elevator is here. So I can use it. Awesome. Up we go. Well, that wasn't a long trip. And the fact that the elevator didn't collapse is a, well, such a rare occurrence. Usually in custom stories, when you take the elevator, the first thing it does is fucking collapse. Ooh. The upper floor. In many cultures, the occupants of the upper floors of a house are reserved only for the privileged owners and their esteemed guests. It's a symbol of status. Yesterday evening, and I and Mr. Kyler and I, an old colleague from the university at the Great Way, had the honor of being led to the Mawcroth's second floor by cousin Sancro Mawcroth, whom I had also met during my time at the university. Tonight, you will dine with us as we watch the dances below, he told us. It was a spectacular evening of dancing and drinking and conversation. I felt I was in the true company of people capable of moving the world forward. As Mr. Kyler and I drank and reminisced late in the evening, Sancro returned to us with 2 servants following behind. He apologized profusely for the late dinner preparations and took a seat with us, opening yet another bottle of wine and filling Mr. Kyler's glass. As Sancro reached for my glass, I declined, being too famished, though Sancro seemed to be taken aback by this. "Is this not the most artisan wine you've ever drank?" he asked with endearing smile. I verbally stated my declination. He chuckled and again apologized for dinner being so late. "I admit the dinner we're having is not the same as what is being served down there," as he gestured with his eyes to the dance floor. "We've welcomed you to a privileged area. If you're to have a taste of Mawcroth generosity, you will feel the taste on your lips as well. We will be dining on something special." Though I knew the possibilities of a specially made Mawcroth dinner were endless, my famished mind was yearning for a simple ham baked in honey with potatoes. Kyler kept drinking and began to nod off, and Sancro and I chuckled and teased him for drinking too much. Sancro's face soon became stern and made a hand gesture to his 2 servants, one of whom walked to a switch box and the other stood behind me. The lights in the ballroom dimmed, but did not go dark, and the music below became louder. The servant returned and, in a quick motion, grabbed Mr. Kyler by the arms and pinned him to the table. In shock, I stood up, but a servant had grabbed me as well, but held me down in my chair. Kyler's glass had fallen to the floor and shattered, but neither that nor his screams could overpower the music playing. Sancro grabbed a large knife and examined it, and in quick motions began to hack away at Kyler's neck. I was powerless to do anything as the life drained from my friend's eyes. I do not know how much time had passed since. I was afraid to move from my chair or move at all. I only sat as my head spinned. My stomach and thoughts held something in common: emptiness. Sancro and one of the servants walked away with Kyler. Another servant stayed with me. They returned later with prepared dishes, meat and assorted vegetables. Though it looked familiar, I knew what meat had been served. Sancro began eating and gestured me to do the same. I did not want to eat Kyler, but I was afraid of what might happen if I refused Mawcroth's hospitality. I took a bite, nearly gagging as I swallowed. It was baked in a sweet glaze and admittedly tasty. Once you've tasted everything, there is no food more delicious than that which you are forbidden to eat. I can guarantee no less than the most unique flavors you have ever tasted while you sit at a Mawcroth table, Sancro told me. That explains all the body parts down at the Into Darkness there that we spent some time in. Humans consumed. I wonder what it tasted like. I cannot see again. Too dark. Oh. Nothing in. Oh, that's the sound of the cat. Scratches on the walls, blood on the floor. That's nice. Oh, that's Grunty. No, Grunty, please don't do it. Grunty, don't. Please. Don't hurt the cat. Okay, so you want to hurt me? Am I to understand that Grunty does not like cats? At least this version of Grunty. Poor kitty. I wish the cat and the Grunty can come to their senses and form a positive relationship. Okay, well that was completely pointless though. No useful information for me, apparently. Yeah. So down we go. That door has been... If that's Grunty, I gotta say, Grunty is more powerful than ever. Usually the poor bastard has a hard time actually knocking down a door, but these heavy gates... Flinging one of those is not an easy job. You have a trident for some reason. It does look more impressive though, I gotta admit. You couldn't bear the weight. A pool table without balls. What a shame. I would have liked to touch some balls. Okay then, I guess. A hole into purpleness? Okay. This leads to the foyer as well? Oh, we've read this one actually. Do we just jump into wholeness? This does not look like the foyer. Oh, that is... But this is the foyer. Ah. So the books power those green things of power. You bitch. You closed the fucking door on me when I was running away from a monster. How dare you? I will remember that. Useless books. That's not a book, though. That's a candle. Really powerful candle, I have to assume. That's not nice. The withered halls. Oh, that sounds foreboding. The soul is a difficult thing to study. Each one is different and all are non-physical. A recent scientific breakthrough by the Markroth family has found that the soul has an ellipsian nature and can be brought forth, while still tethered to the physical body. This leaves the soul also physical as a form of energy, able to be examined, studied, and even altered, susceptible to the ellipsian. Some like weird-ass form of necromancy. Well, that's a bed. Imagine having sex so hard that the whole goddamn roof collapses from under you. Or the floor in this case. Thick cobblestone and shit and goddamn. Ah, you bitch. Come back. Can't go through here for some reason. From purple to green. Oh, joyous day. This book seems to have some power in it. I think I'm gonna use it. That is... I don't know why, but that's kind of impressive to me. Damn. That's cool. Books powering magic. Well, grimoires are... Of course you're here as well. Nice. Yeah, I definitely wanted the ghoul to appear. Again, I was kind of expecting that, to be honest. That prick is easy addition to any custom story. Since people have made it easy to just implement the dude. Book is open for some reason. And just beaming to a rock. Okay. Not sure of the purpose of that, but... okay. Damn, this place is big as well. possible hiding place, for sure. Human souls. For ages, various religions and cultures have postulated the existence of the soul, an entity completely distinguished from the body. The Ellipsian arts, a science known so little by so many, is now our key to solving this elusive mystery. The Markroth family have poured over a century of research into the Ellipsian arts. It is the very thing that gives the family any sort of relevance to the world. They are strangely effective at uniting people together for a cause, and the Markroth arrangement is proof of that claim. The past several centuries of slow research since the fall of the Elliptians have only been disorganized efforts to study the Ellipsian, but it has all been for naught, and the surface of the Ellipsian arts hardly remains scratched. This field has limitless potential as it allows humans and indirect means to manipulate the natural universe. The potential is just now being seen thanks to the efforts of the Markroth family and their ability to bring renowned experts together from around the world. Well, there is so much for us to do, we've been told to keep our scope limited. The Markroths have told us that they have very specific requests for us to fulfill. They believe research into the soul will be paramount to understanding our discovery of Terra. What exactly connects the soul to the human body remains a mystery. The brain is certainly some sort of portal for the soul to view the physical world around us, while the brain may as well be as complicated as the universe. Bodily death is certainly a means to free one's soul. Records of spiritual death are non-existent due to the soul's immaterial nature. The Elliptians did not have the knowledge of the Ellipsian arts that we have today, but nonetheless made efforts to study souls just as we have. Though some accounts believe they were reluctant to study souls for the danger it presented to the soul itself, for death of the soul is a fate that neither science nor religion can pose an answer for. We may soon begin to answer some of the greatest questions surrounding the human soul. On the 489th of the year 780, we turned a human soul physical. It was rather uninteresting. The integral nature of the soul means it must take the form of a chemical reaction in physical form. Thus, our subject's soul was made into a small flame, housed in a simple candle. The Markroths were pleased with our work. Durward himself watched with intrigue as our work was cast over and over to bring the soul forth and made immaterial again. Though this put our subject through an ordeal, as each cast caused him to lose consciousness. We passed the human soul around the silent room and held it in our hands. Durward was the last to hold it. He pondered it greatly. This ordinary candle is imbued with great responsibility. A vessel for a human life, he said. As he set the candle back on the pedestal, his brother Monson snuffed the flame out in a quick fashion. The already silent room felt even more silent. The two Markroths looked at each other. But only Durward showed shock. The subject, who was already unconscious, never woke back up. Well, that's an interesting way of handling a soul. You just make it into a flame and then you... Right. Hello there. But that is all the time I actually have for today. This is definitely one of the custom stories of all time. Actually makes me interested in the story and actually has fun shit. I gotta say, I'm happy that custom stories have come this far. But like I said, that is it for now. I thank all of you who kept me company, and I thank all of you who watched this afterwards. And I sincerely hope you all enjoyed it. And I do hope to see you all next time, whenever that time might be. But until then, the Tabby Neko signing out.